Welcome to Stoic in Your Life, where wisdom is timeless and it's never too late to learn. As Mark Twain once said, the two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Today, we're diving into the profound realm of self-discovery with our video, 9 Life Lessons Men Learn Too Late in Life. Imagine if you had the secret playbook of life in your hands during your youth. These aren't just lessons. They're the ultimate cheat codes to mastering the game of life. With these insights, you'll not only stay ahead of the curve, but also outsmart the competition and achieve success with an ease that others only dream of. So let's embark on this enlightening journey together and transform the way you live, starting right now. Number 1. Ignoring mental health makes you weak. In our journey through life, we often encounter lessons that, if learned earlier, could have profoundly altered our paths. Among these, a crucial lesson that many men, particularly those between the ages of 30 and 65, learn too late is the importance of mental health. The neglect of mental well-being is not just a mere oversight, it's a critical error that can lead to devastating consequences. Consider the alarming statistics. Since the post-World War II era and the Great Depression, suicide rates have escalated to an unprecedented 14.4 per 100,000 people. This stark number is a silent scream, echoing the pain of ignored mental struggles. It's a modern tragedy that, in an age abundant with resources like online therapy services, such as those offered by our sponsor BetterHelp, we still witness a staggering 37% increase in suicides from the early 2000s. This rise in mental health crises is a clarion call for attention and action. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." This quote resonates deeply with the journey of mental health. Life, with its inherent challenges, anxiety, and depression, is akin to a relentless sea. Navigating these turbulent waters requires not just strength, but wisdom. Therapy in this context is not a sign of weakness, but a tool for empowerment. It offers a new lens to view and tackle problems, providing a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. The president of the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention highlights that increased stress and a lack of security are significant contributors to mental health issues. As men, acknowledging and confronting these challenges is not just necessary, it's a testament to our strength. In the modern world, where the pace of life is ever accelerating and the pressure to perform is immense, taking a step back to address mental health is vital. BetterHelp's mission to make therapy accessible and affordable is a commendable step in this direction. Their approach simplifies the daunting task of seeking help. By answering a few questions online, you can be matched with a therapist in a matter of days, offering a lifeline to those struggling in silence. As we reflect on the words of the famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. We realize the power lies within us to change our narrative. Mental health is not a battle to be fought alone. It's a journey to be navigated with support and understanding. By embracing therapy, we not only confront our inner demons, but also pave the way for a stronger, more resilient self. In conclusion, the lesson here is clear. Ignoring mental health is not just a sign of weakness, it's a denial of our fundamental humanity. It's a refusal to acknowledge the complex emotional beings that we are. As men, we must rise above the stigma, embrace our vulnerabilities, and seek the help we need. In doing so, we not only empower ourselves but also set an example for future generations, showing that strength is not just physical but also mental and emotional. Number 2. Do what you love what you do. In the journey of life, there's a profound lesson that often comes to us later than we'd wish. The importance of pursuing what ignites our passion and cherishing the work we do. Imagine your life as a canvas, where your job isn't just a mere occupation, but a significant part of the masterpiece you're creating. When there's a disconnect between your heart and your work, that discontent trickles down into every crevice of your existence. It's not about seeking perfection in what you do, but rather striving towards a goal, a dream, a satisfaction that resonates with your deepest desires. Remember, investing in yourself is paramount. This isn't confined to your professional life alone, it extends to the very essence of your being. Consider the habits and hobbies that shape your days. Which of these do you wish to abandon, and which do you yearn to cultivate? The environment you immerse yourself in, the people you surround yourself with, and the activities you engage in all act as nourishment for your mind. Be discerning about what you feed yourself, for it shapes your thoughts, actions, and ultimately, your destiny. Success, contrary to popular belief, isn't a singular triumphant moment. It's an amalgamation of countless moments, choices, and steps that lead to greater milestones. You hold the power to decide every day to do what you love, to follow your heart. As Bob Dylan eloquently said, "What's money? A man is a success if he gets up in the morning and goes to bed at night and in between does what he wants to do." In the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. This sentiment echoes the urgency of living a life aligned with our true passions. Life is fleeting, and spending it in pursuits that don't fulfill us is the greatest waste. So, as you navigate the complexities of life, remember to ask yourself, are you merely existing, or are you living in the truest sense? Are you pursuing what sets your soul on fire, or are you caught in the monotony of what's expected? The choice is yours, and it's never too late to redirect your path towards what you genuinely love. This realization, though it may come late, has the power to transform the rest of your life into an exhilarating journey of self-discovery and fulfillment. Remember, the pursuit of passion is not just about personal satisfaction, it's about contributing to the world in a way that only you can, with the unique blend of talents and dreams you possess. Embrace this journey with open arms and an open heart, for in doing what you love and loving what you do, you'll find the essence of true success and happiness. Number 3. Over-reliance on external validation. Now we delve into a crucial life lesson that many men learn far too late: the peril of over-relying on external validation. Imagine this. You're constantly seeking someone's approval to affirm your worth. That's external validation. Now, picture a different scenario where you inherently recognize your own value. That's high self-perception. The trap many fall into is this relentless pursuit of external validation to boost their self-perception, rather than cultivating it from within. And here's a startling fact. Excessive social media use is actually chipping away at your self-esteem. Studies have shown that just an hour on these platforms can lower your self-esteem score by 6 points. But it's not just about the amount of time spent on social media, it's how you use it. There are two types of social media users: self-oriented and other-oriented. Self-oriented users are the ones who actively post and engage, often receiving positive feedback that boosts their self-esteem. On the flip side, other-oriented users are passive. They scroll through feeds, absorbing images of seemingly perfect lives, without contributing or receiving any positive reinforcement. This leads to a dangerous game of comparison, which inevitably chips away at their confidence. So what's the solution? It's simple yet profound. Start creating more and posting your own content. This act of creation not only fosters a sense of accomplishment, but also invites positive feedback, enhancing your self-perception. Equally important is to reduce consumption. By limiting the time spent scrolling through others' lives, you diminish the tendency to compare yourself, thereby protecting your self-esteem. Let's remember the wise words of the Stoic philosopher, Epictetus. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. This quote resonates deeply with our topic. It's about focusing more on our own journey, listening to our inner voice, and speaking our truth through our creations rather than getting lost in the noise of others' lives. In conclusion, the journey to self-validation is an inward one. It's about recognizing your worth independently of others' opinions. It's about being the creator of your narrative, not just a consumer of others. By shifting the focus from external validation to self-perception, you not only enhance your self-esteem, but also embark on a path of genuine self-discovery and fulfillment. Remember, your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. It's time to take control of your self-perception, to create, to share, and to grow, not just for the likes or comments, but for the sheer joy of being authentically you. Number 4. PornHub makes you less masculine. In today's digital age, the abundance of sexual content available online, such as on platforms like PornHub, TikTok, Instagram, and OnlyFans, has created a challenging environment for men in terms of managing their sexual desires. This constant exposure can lead to a diminished sense of masculinity, as men increasingly turn to these platforms for sexual gratification, a way to escape boredom, or as a means to relieve stress. The issue here is the potential loss of control over one's sexual impulses, a problem that seems to be growing with each generation. Consider a survey of 1,000 men, where half admitted to harboring deviant sexual desires, such as frotteurism, the urge to rub one's private parts against someone without their consent. This alarming statistic highlights the detrimental effects of hypersexualization on men's mental control and, consequently, their masculinity. Historically, even powerful figures like Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, recognized the dangers of sexual promiscuity. Despite having access to immense wealth and numerous women, he advocated in his book Meditations for virtue and self-control over indulgence in sexual pleasures. Aurelius viewed sexual promiscuity, which he considered a lack of self-control, as a feminine trait. His perspective underscores the importance of discipline over momentary pleasures. Many men fail to realize the seriousness of their reliance on pornography and the resulting loss of control until later in life. By then, it's often too late to reverse the effects of years of indulgence. Imagine the benefits of being in control of your mind and body from a young age. This is just the beginning, as there are more lessons to be learned, lessons that perhaps should have been imparted by a father figure. Next, let's consider a modern-day story that resonates with this theme. John, a young man in his 20s, found himself increasingly dependent on online sexual content to feel satisfaction. This habit started as a means to cope with loneliness and stress, but soon spiraled into an addiction. John's relationship suffered, and he struggled with self-esteem issues, realizing too late the impact of his actions. It was only through a journey of self-reflection and discipline that John managed to regain control over his desires, a path that was challenging but ultimately rewarding. The lesson here is clear. Indulgence in excessive sexual content, especially at a young age, can lead to a loss of control and a diminished sense of self. It's crucial to cultivate self-discipline and understand the value of moderation. This not only preserves one's sense of masculinity but also leads to healthier relationships and a more fulfilling life. In conclusion, the key takeaway for the audience is the importance of self-control and understanding the potential pitfalls of indulging in excessive sexual content. It's essential to recognize the long-term benefits of discipline and moderation over short-term pleasures. By doing so, one can maintain a healthy sense of self and lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. Remember, it's never too late to start this journey of self-improvement and regain control over your life. Number 5. Your testosterone is your source of strength. Next, we delve into a crucial life lesson that many men learn too late: the significance of testosterone as a source of strength. This hormone is not just a biological element. It's a cornerstone of your motivation, confidence, physical prowess, muscle development, and even bone density. But here's a startling fact. Men's testosterone levels have been declining by about 1% annually over recent decades. This decline is a key reason why many men feel a dip in their mental and physical strength. Now, you might wonder, what's causing this decline? Primarily, there are two factors at play. The first is the widespread issue of being overweight. In an era where overconsumption and sedentary lifestyles are the norm, it's alarming but not surprising that the Center for Disease Control reports a staggering 73% of the population as overweight or obese. The crux of the problem lies in how fatty tissue acts as a breeding ground for estrogen precursors, which then convert into estrogen, effectively lowering your testosterone levels. So what's the solution? Let's take a leaf out of the 1960s playbook. Back then, the average daily calorie intake was about 2,700 calories, compared to today's 3,800. By simply reducing your daily intake to the 1960s level, you'll start shedding weight. But it's not just about diet. Physical fitness played a crucial role too. Recall President Eisenhower's mandate for physical fitness exams in high schools, which included a variety of exercises like pull-ups, sit-ups, and sprints. While you don't need to replicate these exact exercises, the underlying message is clear. Physical fitness is non-negotiable. In this journey of reclaiming your strength, remember the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. It's never too late to start making changes. Your body is a temple, and how you treat it can transform your life. By embracing a healthier lifestyle, not only do you boost your testosterone levels, but you also pave the way for a more confident, motivated, and stronger self. This lesson, often learned late in life, is a call to action. It's about understanding the power of your body and taking control of your health before it's too late. Remember, your strength is not just a physical attribute, it's a reflection of your overall well-being, encompassing your mental, emotional, and physical states. By nurturing each aspect, you're not just improving your health, you're elevating your quality of life. Number 6, happiness requires effort and wisdom. In the journey of life, particularly for men between the ages of 30 and 65, understanding the essence of happiness is crucial. Happiness, often elusive, is not just a fleeting emotion but a state that demands effort and wisdom. It's akin to the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, who said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." This sentiment echoes the need for men to inspire themselves, to choose their paths wisely, and to take control of their lives. The pursuit of happiness means deciding not to be a victim of circumstances, but rather to reclaim your energy and direct it towards personal growth. It's a challenging task akin to pushing a boulder uphill, but the effort is what makes the journey worthwhile. Your life is a tapestry of personal development, each thread representing a lesson learned, a challenge overcome. A common pitfall in this journey is the tendency to compare oneself with others. In an age dominated by social media, it's easy to fall into the trap of envy, desiring the seemingly perfect lives others portray. Remember the words of Theodore Roosevelt, "Comparison is the thief of joy." It's vital to understand that social media often showcases a curated version of reality, not the complete picture. By comparing yourself to these illusions, you not only diminish your own achievements but also hinder your personal growth. The perception of someone else's life is often a mirage, a distorted reality far from the truth. Even if it were true, your focus should remain on your path, your journey. Happiness is not about emulating others, but about carving your unique path, filled with experiences and lessons that are exclusively yours. Practicing happiness is akin to cultivating a garden. It requires patience, effort, and a constant nurturing of the soul. This practice involves learning to let go of the ego, a formidable adversary in the quest for contentment. It's about forming habits that foster self-love and appreciation for the present moment. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. In modern life, where the pace is frantic and the pressure's immense, finding happiness can seem like a Herculean task. Yet it's in these challenges that the opportunity for growth and happiness lies. Embrace the trials, for they are the forge in which the steel of your character is tempered. Seek wisdom in the simple things, in the quiet moments of reflection, in the joy of small victories. You have but one life, a finite span of time to make your mark, to grow, to love, and to find happiness. Work diligently, with all your heart and soul, to make it the best life possible. Remember, happiness is not just a destination but a journey, one that requires effort, wisdom, and a relentless pursuit of personal growth. Number 7. The hidden cost of avoiding social interaction. It's a common misconception that declaring oneself as an introvert is a valid reason to avoid social situations. However, this mindset can be detrimental to personal and professional growth. The comfort found in solitude may seem appealing, but it comes at a cost. Avoiding social interactions not only hampers the development of charisma, but also significantly reduces the chances of forming meaningful relationships and seizing career opportunities. Studies have shown that extroverts, on average, earn substantially more over their lifetimes compared to their introverted counterparts. This is attributed to their outgoing nature, likability, and proactive networking skills. I, too, once found refuge in the label of an introvert. But the journey to success required me to step out of my comfort zone. Embracing social interactions can be transformative, turning social intelligence into a powerful tool. To begin this journey, start by reaching out to your contacts. Send a message to everyone in your phone book or social media followers. It's natural to fear rejection or indifference, but overcoming this fear is crucial. Next, arrange meetups with family, friends, and colleagues. Regular social engagements will not only boost your charisma, but also open doors to new opportunities. Now consider the tale of John, a talented but introverted graphic designer. His skills were exceptional, but his reluctance to network kept him from advancing in his career. One day, he decided to attend a local design meetup, a decision that filled him with anxiety. To his surprise, he met a startup founder looking for a designer. This chance encounter led to a successful collaboration, illustrating the power of stepping out of one's social comfort zone. In conclusion, while embracing social interactions may seem daunting, especially for those who identify as introverts, it is a crucial step towards personal and professional development. The lesson here is clear. Do not let the fear of socializing hinder your potential. By actively seeking out and engaging in social opportunities, you can unlock a world of possibilities, enhance your charisma, and pave the way for a more successful and fulfilling life. Remember, every interaction is a step towards growth and success. Number 8. Being physically strong makes you mentally strong. In our modern world, the concept of physical strength intertwining with mental fortitude is often overlooked. Yet it remains a vital life lesson many men learn too late. The essence of this idea is captured in the saying, "Being physically strong makes you mentally strong." This principle highlights how physical fitness can bolster self-esteem and mental resilience. Unfortunately, current trends indicate a worrying decline in physical strength, particularly among younger generations. A notable study revealed a staggering 22% decrease in grip strength among millennials compared to their parents' generation. This decline is more than a mere statistic. It reflects a shift in self-perception among men, with only a small fraction of young men viewing themselves as embodying traditional masculine strength. Addressing this issue is not just about reversing a statistical trend. It's about fostering a sense of empowerment and mental robustness. The solution lies in embracing strength training. This involves a commitment to regular gym visits, where the focus is on lifting weights and gradually increasing the load. This process is not just about building muscle. It's a transformative journey that cultivates confidence and a sense of personal power. As muscles grow and physical capabilities expand, there's a parallel increase in mental strength and self-assurance. To illustrate this point, let's consider the story of John, a young man who initially struggled with low self-esteem and a lack of confidence. John's journey began in the gym, where he started lifting weights. Initially, the weights were light, and the progress seemed slow. However, as weeks turned into months, John noticed a significant transformation. His muscles grew, and with each added pound of weight, his confidence soared. This physical transformation had a profound impact on his mental state. John found himself more assertive in his personal and professional life, tackling challenges with a newfound vigor. His story is a testament to the power of physical strength in shaping mental resilience. It's important to understand that strength training is more than a physical activity. It's a metaphor for life's challenges. Each weight lifted is akin to overcoming a small obstacle, building resilience for larger hurdles. This journey of physical and mental growth is not exclusive to men. It's a universal principle that applies to all, regardless of gender. However, for men who have traditionally been viewed as the epitome of strength, reclaiming this aspect of their identity can be particularly transformative. In conclusion, the lesson here is clear. Physical strength is a cornerstone of mental resilience. It's a lesson that, if learned early, can profoundly impact a man's life. The advice to those embarking on this journey is to start small, stay consistent, and embrace the transformative power of strength training. By doing so, not only will you enhance your physical capabilities, but you'll also fortify your mental strength, paving the way for a more confident and empowered life. Number 9. Playing video games lowers your testosterone. In the modern age, where technology and digital entertainment are at our fingertips, it's crucial to understand the impact of our choices on our well-being, especially for men between the ages of 30 and 65. This demographic, often in the prime of their careers and personal lives, faces unique challenges and lessons. One such lesson revolves around the seemingly harmless pastime of video gaming. While gaming offers a temporary escape and a burst of dopamine, its long-term effects can be less than desirable, echoing the Stoic philosophy that warns of the dangers of excess. The issue with prolonged gaming is multifaceted. Firstly, it's a sedentary activity often accompanied by unhealthy eating habits leading to obesity. This physical inactivity and poor diet are direct contributors to lowering testosterone levels, a vital hormone for men's health. The International Classification of Diseases has even recognized the severity of excessive gaming, labeling it as Internet Gaming Disorder. This disorder is characterized by an overwhelming preoccupation with gaming, withdrawal symptoms when not playing, and a diminishing interest in other life activities. When engaged in gaming, the brain experiences an unnatural spike in dopamine levels due to overstimulation. This can lead to a dependency on gaming for pleasure, making other activities seem less appealing. The result is often a lack of motivation to engage in more fulfilling and healthy activities. Furthermore, gaming's impact extends beyond physical health. It's linked to sleep disturbances, depression, and anxiety. A study revealed that just 2 hours of gaming daily could significantly heighten depression symptoms. These mental health issues in turn contribute to lower testosterone levels. The ancient Stoics, like Seneca, often spoke of moderation in all aspects of life, a principle that applies aptly here. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it, Seneca once said. This wisdom rings true in the context of gaming. The key is not to abandon gaming entirely, but to approach it with moderation. Reducing the hours spent gaming can mitigate its negative impacts. Instead, those hours can be invested in activities that nourish both the body and mind, such as socializing in person, which fosters genuine connections, or exercising, which boosts physical health and mental well-being. Incorporating these healthier habits aligns with another Stoic belief, as Marcus Aurelius stated, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." By choosing activities that enhance our lives rather than detract from them, we not only improve our physical health but also cultivate a mindset that values real-world experiences and personal growth. In conclusion, the lesson here is about balance and understanding the impact of our choices. Video gaming, when indulged in excess, can lead to physical and mental health issues, including lowered testosterone levels. By practicing moderation and replacing excessive gaming with activities that promote physical health and real-world connections, men can lead more fulfilling lives. This approach is not just about avoiding harm. It's about actively creating a life that is rich in experiences, health, and personal growth, resonating with the timeless wisdom of the Stoics and the demands of modern life. There's a story like this. In the early years of the 20th century, on a farm in Michigan, USA, a bull was chained to an oak tree with an iron chain. This bull was very strong and often pulled the chain around the trunk of the oak. Day by day, the chain wrapped around the trunk, creating a deep groove, eventually embedding itself into the wood and growing along with the tree. One year, the farms in Michigan were struck by an epidemic, and many oak trees became diseased and withered. It was thought that the tall old oak tree would not escape this fate. But astonishingly, not only did the tree not die, it grew even stronger. After the disaster passed, only this oak tree stood firm and resilient. Plant researchers at Michigan State University studied this oak tree and concluded that the iron chain had saved its life. The tree absorbed a large amount of iron from the chain, which helped increase its immunity, enabling it to resist the disease-causing bacteria. This story tells me and you that life indeed always throws unexpected difficulties at us, but in times of crisis and despair, to see life itself is what truly defines strength. In reality, when we start, we all imagine a pessimistic scenario thinking, if by chance we fail, life would come to a halt. But hardships and failures have taught me that, not at all. Life goes on. The sun still rises. It's just that those who fail feel more pain, that's all. However, pain also has its advantages. And the greatest advantage is, pain helps you realize that you are still alive. And the man who can emerge from pain is the strongest. Every growth is the result of experiencing difficulties and hardships. Every obstacle, pain, and setback in life has its own meaning. Through each rough patch, life brings us an experience. The present brings pain, but suffering makes people resilient. Life is a series of difficulties, forcing people to grow and become experienced in facing them. Just as the writer Ernest Hemingway said, life breaks us all, but later, those broken places become our strongest parts. Austere. As we conclude this insightful journey through the 9 life lessons men learn too late in life on Stoic in Your Life, I want to encourage each of you to not just watch and listen, but to actively apply these principles in your daily lives. Remember, it's never too early or too late to start making positive changes. Whether it's understanding the impact of external influences like social media and gaming on your self-esteem and mental health, or recognizing the importance of physical fitness, social interaction, and doing what you love, each lesson is a stepping stone towards personal growth and happiness. Consider this. How can you implement these lessons in your life, starting today? What are the changes you're willing to make to not only enhance your strength both mentally and physically, but also to cultivate a life filled with purpose and joy? I invite you to share your thoughts and plans in the comments below. Let's create a community where we support and inspire each other to grow and thrive. Remember, the path to success and happiness is not a sprint, but a marathon. It requires consistent effort, self-reflection, and the courage to face challenges head-on. By embracing these life lessons, you're not just preparing for a better future, but also enjoying a more fulfilling present. So take charge, make those changes, and let's embark on this journey of self-improvement together. See you in the next video, and until then, keep striving for greatness.